Hello everybody, my name is Hofstad and welcome to the newest DLC for Graviteam Tactics Mius Front. Against the Tide, this depicts the 4th Battle of Kharkov. Hello Travis, I know, I love you too. Little doggy. Alright, so with this DLC a few new things have been introduced. For the Russians they have Katyusha rockets, for the Germans they have the Neverwerfers and the Panther 5, and a new feature has been introduced into the game called the Late Arrival. Now, this is an interesting little thing. If you move a unit in the deployment phase here, for instance this tank was here and I moved it up there, it will not be able to move in the next battle. So we're going to load into this battle. It's going to be very hectic right off the bat. I just had a look at it because the enemy has deployed in a very weird, interesting area than normal. So before everything gets spastic, I'll try and show you what your normal beginning to the campaign would look like and what you could possibly do, because this is very, very hard for the Germans. Okay, now, right here is the cottage village. It's going to be your main defense point. Now, normally you would have this area to spawn, and this is a very important area to spawn, especially if your tanks and AT, because they have... This area has a direct line of fire into here, which is the enemy's main spawn. The enemy loves to put artillery around this area, and their tanks will go from here in this direction or in this direction. Now there's a few ways the enemy tanks will go. They'll either go down this path, they'll go down directly through here, they'll go through this foresty thing into here, or they'll go this way into Minvodi. Now, there's not a lot of good places you can set up your AT, because if you put them here, the enemy artillery has a direct line of sight into, and they'll start creaming everything in sight. So this area I find is your best bet, because your Panther 5s are heavily armored and they have huge guns, and they'll just take pot shots and everything up there. You would want to put your infantry around here, and okay, late arrival. Okay, these units here are in the late arrival phase. They're basically at the mercy of RNGs. I can't do anything with them. When I hit the start, then I'll be able to move them. In one previous battle I played, they actually, one group of tanks, they spawned in a line right across these minefields. I could not move them. It's like, if I was a tank commander, I just turn to the other infantry and go, yeah, you couldn't tell me that this shit was here? Okay, fuck you too. Now the enemy has put all of their units around this area here. Because they managed to move down and capture this little group. So it's going to be interesting to see how I'm going to deal with this crap. Alright, so what I'm going to do is first thing first, I'm going to put my artillery here, just in this area. Try and not have them destroyed instantly. This is going to be pretty brutal. They're all over this little complex. I'll move my infantry down into this area, get them nice and cozy and set up. These guys over here, there's not a lot I can do with them, unfortunately. My main AT guns, I would put them here, but there's... Okay, what can I do? What can I do? I'm gonna try something experimental. What is your range of view here? I'm gonna put these guys here actually. This is probably a very, very bad idea, but I'm gonna have these MGs deployed at the flank. I have these guys here. What's this? This is another group. What's your view like? It's pretty shit, isn't it? Alright, I'll have you and you. I'll move you up. Most of the enemy concentration is going to be in this area. Normally they're over here, but I'm going to move this artillery bombardment there. This thing I'm going to put over here, because there will probably be some enemies sitting in that little bit chunk there. Alright, I think I'm sort of set up. This is going to be really ugly, but we'll do the best that we can do. Alright, let's get this play started. Now first things first, I'm going to move these guys into the town and start setting these tanks in attack formations. I'll send these guys up through here, and these guys up through here. I think a flare just went off. Automatically we've captured Coral Titch because they can't, I don't know why they didn't spawn that far, probably because they wanted to take advantage of the defensive formations. Also, I made a mistake there. 9 minutes? Whatever. We'll see what happens. Where's my water? Oh, also, good news. Your boy Hoffy has got himself a job. Surprising, I know. I have been hired as a casual laboratory analyst for a food testing company in the city, which is pretty good. The problem is it's 90 minutes to get there and 2 hours to get back, which is an absolute pain, but you know, there's not much I can do. Another problem is that's casual, which means I don't really know my hours of work and they can drop me at any time, but I could also just leave whenever I want. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, another guy I got hired with me as a casual, this little 21-year-old guy, I want to slap him and call him Babyface because I'm turning 29 on Wednesday. Currently he's in the pathology labs and I'm in the media lab, and then we swapped this week. Last week was my first week of work. Media lab is very, very, very boring because all we do... Okay, there's a thing there! There's a thing there! Oh my god, stop, turn around. Stop, turn around. Shoot him, please. Do the thing where you shoot your guns. Okay, thank you. Really? Wait, you only just noticed this guy in front of you. You were pretty chill about it, okay. Righto, this started off real quick. Oh, yep, that was actually a really good position for my anti-tank guns. Actually, no it wasn't because he just got his head blown off. Okay. The thing about the media lab is that there's the autoclaves are constantly running, so I can never hear anybody, and everybody's accents are real thick. A few people don't speak English very well down there, it's a bit of a pain, and so while this thing is on, I can't filter out the noise, so I'm so basically just desperately signing at them, trying to figure out what the hell they want me to do. Okay, you know what, I want to try and lure out some of these enemies that are in this area. So I'm gonna do something very risky, potentially very stupid. Unless they spawn differently this time, but I have a hard time believing that. Oh, my Panther 5s are just destroying you! Suck me! Apologies for the crappy frame rate as well. It's a bit powerful. What just happened? Our forces captured captives. That's good. I do appreciate having slaves and servants and that. Okay, we have spotted targets. They are definitely in there. Though any second now, the shit's gonna hit the fan. There we go. There you are. I knew you were hiding there, you little shit. Thankfully, my tanks are on their way. Now, are you actually taking a proper path through, or are you just plowing through houses? Okay, you chose to plow through all the shit. Okay. So, I'll tell them to move there. Move here. No. And then attack. Travis, get out from under my desk, please. That sounded really bad. Travis is a little dog and she's a girl. And you know, I'm a raging gay, so... Okay, what are we actually shooting at? We are shooting at a truck with everybody dead in it. That tank fired and killed everybody in this building. Well, they killed 7 people died in this building. Okay, that was one powerful tank shot. So I'm gonna tell you guys to back off a little bit. Hopefully my other tanks arrive. What? Did one of my friendlies die? No. No, he's not dead. Okay. Well, people are running, which I completely understand. I'm not judging you. It's a scary situation. Okay, there we go. Now the party's getting started. Yeah! What are you shooting at? I think one of my tanks is just spraying his guns. Alright, we have now engaged targets. There is a whole bunch of tanks up there. Quite 4 tanks I count, with a few different types of vehicles. Oh wow, these units are getting creamed, so I need to get them out of here right fast. Now, what can this guy do? He's the furthest in front. So, I'm going to put him here. Wait, what's your relation to this tank? What can you do against this one? Not much, but I don't want to expose his flank to everything up here. This guy will go over here. One of them has been immobilized. Who was it? You. Oh, okay, you were immobilized a fair bit back, I'm guessing. So how many died over here? 1825. Okay. How about you? You're still laying smoke and doing your busy work. Alright, Borger. Let's see what you can do. What else can I do? Actually, okay, we have fun times over here now as well. So what do I actually have available to me that could take them on? I still have these SDKFZs, so I'll move them up. I don't think we'll be able to do much with them. Lots of tanks, alright. Who do I have available? Not much. I have 4 groups of tanks. 1, 2. I don't need as many tanks. I shouldn't have moved them up. I should have pushed a few back to help. There we go. Yeah, you can stop. Just stop moving. Otherwise you'll run right into the enemy. Burger. You can't see, so I'll move your head just a few inches. What's happening back up here? Okay, yep. See why I'm at the start? There's a whole bunch of tanks over here. Holy crap. Everybody here is suppressed. 7 of them are dead. They're all about to die. They're all about to die. 8 of them are gone. So yeah, this was a really shitty spawning situation. I did not expect... I thought most of them would have moved down to the south, so I kind of messed it up on that front. Alright, Burger, you know what? Okay, you're already targeting him? Targeting? I don't think I'm gonna be able to move anything up before the fuckery gets real bad. Yeah, this is a real bad spawning situation. Alright, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna stop here at this point because you have pretty much seen the main points of this DLC for at least the German side. I'll do another battle into the future, and for the next video I'll show off the Russian side just to see how that works. Hopefully we'll get to see a Katyusha, but I know they're a very big, they look like flat 88s that the Russians have for this mission. Ooh, did you die? Did you get creamed? I hope you did. Alright, so yeah. How long has this been going on for? 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like, please give a sub, and I hope you have a fantastic day.